Alright guys, welcome back. We have gone through quite a bit in the previous video. That was definitely a long one. And by the way, holy crap, I condensed. Let's be honest. I condensed about 200 turns of this game. Holy crap. Into one video. Kind of crazy. But of course, we have had much longer videos in the past. Alright, let's go. Oh, actually, I don't want this guy going over here. He should help out this dude, so he's gonna run right back. We're gonna do that. Looks like this guy's showing up. Yeah, he's definitely going to wreck us. That's not going to be good. So, okay. I'm gonna share some of my thoughts so far about the support build. Because so far, this has not been going well. Oh my gosh. Jeez. With other builds, we can definitely mano-y-mano the whole freaking map, but in this situation, not so much. This is definitely rough. Man, I really wish I had that freaking Eldritch here. Rough. And I guess I'm going Cosmic with this guy? I don't really want to do that. Why do they always get the Curse? The Curse is not that good. It's only one target. You could just get something that hits multiple targets. I don't get it. Seriously, it does not do that much. Oh dear God, what do I do? I'm not even sure. I wanted to, I think I was gonna go over here, right? Let's do that. So of course, do not forget, by the way, in the video description, you can check out my books, Umbral Stalker, Queen's Festival, Invincigirl, and the Realm Lords Apocrypha. And definitely check it out, especially if you're fed up with wokeness in media, wokeness in storytelling. But anyway, so the support builds. I think I've noticed something very similar to when I did the Battle Mage builds. For one, these losers here, they don't do any damage. Support units are terrible for damage. I don't know what it is. They can't do it. They're all about status effects. That's what I realize. A lot of status effects. And despite all the DLCs that came into this game, we really don't have anything to make mages more powerful for whatever reason. I don't really know why. We're gonna go clap cheeks over here. I want this dude off my lawn. He's been chilling out over here. I'm gonna freaking clap those cheeks and wreck you in the face. So I notice innately how weak using support units really is. They are not strong. Now, I think you can make it work using Resurgence, but even then, you're doing it at a massive deficit. Using actual units is always going to be better rather than using support units. And I thought it was going to eventually work out by the end game, but early game, it was basically a hero only playthrough, and then and now in the mid game and the late game, we've been making it kind of a struggle fest using these guys. And of course, we just learned after losing that one army of mine that these graceful judges, despite my units being angels, we cannot exit embarked status on water maps or water tiles. So, yeah, that sucked. And even when, by the way, they reach legendary rank, these guys are still not that good. Ever. They're never good. What the heck? It's crazy. These units are freaking dog trash. That is the truth. WTF. By the way, I am currently... Oh, where the frick? I'm currently planning on releasing this city right here at some point. The time is coming, but of course, I need to level up a few things. I want to get myself a little bit more research. I don't know how good that'll be. Of course, we went down to adherent for some reason. Nice. But we did get the void ink, and that void ink is giving me a whole lot of knowledge. And it looks like we're getting attacked in the Umbral Abyss. How nice. Alright, I will continue to build a bunch of Vow Keepers until the end is nigh. And by the way, this is one of those playthroughs that I would actually argue is low-key a failure, just because of how many turns went on by where I had no good options for whatever I wanted to build. As far as it came down to items, I could never get the status effect immunity ring. That was a freaking disaster throughout all of this. That's definitely rough. Took me this long to get this little, so definitely sad in that sense. A little bit disappointing. Alright. So yeah, anyway, support units are not really that strong. I've been able to tell. I think that obviously a lot of... Well, holy crap, we fought Stormbringers, by the way. Those guys, they do massive damage. I want to check it right here. Oh, good. Look at all that. Lingering mist, all kinds of stuff going on there. They have the Fortress of Vines. They have their ruler here. Let's see how that goes. It's gonna be rough. Oh, they're fighting these guys too. No. Oh. Come on, bro. I'm also noticing with this build that if I have a singular army, they cannot do anything on their own. Anything. These units, oh man, and by the way, support units barely do damage. I also noticed that, but outside of that, I'm noticing that these guys, they cannot win on their own. They have to have a second army if I'm going to win most of my combats. So I've been noticing quite a bit lately. Alright, so apparently these guys get attacked, right? So I will give up, I suppose, on the siege. Unless we can make it work, and I'm thinking we might be able to. Let's try it one more time. I mean, seriously, in most other playthroughs, I would be perfectly fine, but because we're using support units, we are roughing it actively. We also don't have the Tome of Warding, which is kind of a a sad scenario. You know, I want to do a playthrough where I use only shield units. I think I want to do that. At least it's very tempting to do so. I mean, there's a lot of ways to make shield units really formidable, so I'm really tempted to do so. Uh-huh. Dude, no kills? Bro. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is ridiculous. Alright. They have a spelljammer, I'm guessing. Yeah, they do. Unfortunate. And, I guess they have a summoning well. I don't know. Explosive manifestation is cheaper. Oh no, it's double. Yeah. Real freak. Okay. Oh dear God. What am I to do? Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna do something that's cheap. Whatever that's going to be. I guess what? Necrotize? Yeah, I guess. Really nothing else to use. Oh yeah, we're definitely taking this biatch out. Get this effer out of the game. Your mother effer. Can I do this? Oof, that's close. Come on. Close enough. Can I teleport? Nah. Absolutely not. By the way, I also noticed something about the dragon breath. So the line attack, I've now come to realize that is basically a sniper shot for the dragons. And then I've come to realize and learn that the cone attack is right basically for the frontliners. They get in close and then they use the line attack, or, I'm sorry, the cone attack. It's basically a way of spreading out damage, right, to a lot of enemies, and that's right before you get into melee or after you got into melee, whichever one works. So I noticed the cone attack is for frontliners. I noticed that the line attack is really good if you're doing a mage dragon. And then I noticed, you know, the 2 hex with the meteor strike. The meteor strike would be good, but the issue with that one is that you have to be really close to targets to use it. So it's a weird kind of like, I guess, battle mage option. I don't know why that is, because I don't think it hits many more targets than the line attack, but I mean, maybe it does, and that's why you can only do it if you're like 3 hexes away, because you have to be really close to the enemy to use the meteor strike dragon breath. So it's kind of retartar, without a doubt. Here, can I smite this homosexual? You're dead. See you later. Interesting time to choose to use this. How many targets did he hit with that? It looks like 4 or something. So I guess cone hits more, right? Kind of looks like it. Oh wow, good job, guys. Good job, you took out that vine. I'm really impressed. Wow. Oh dear God, this is not... No, that's a terrible alpha strike. Oh gosh. Oh, it's so over. It is so over. It never began. Oh my gosh. And then the Stormbringers are just gonna kill us all. Oh my gosh. Not like this. Not like this, Obi-Wan. Oh, frick. Ah. Oh, you raging homos. Okay. Well. Sucks to suck. Right here. Oh, freak. Oh, dear God. Alright, do I think the game has a better idea on spells? I think that getting my dragon back is better for this turn, so... Again, this would not be a problem if I had status effect immunity, but that just makes every combat way harder to go through. This playthrough has been an absolute mess. Like, at this point, I just want to... I want to take it back. And why is he using Stormcaller? That is so retarded. What are you doing? He could have attacked for this turn, and instead he's boning himself. Oh, dude. What are we doing? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, good job. Good job, Dragon. I'm proud of you. Yeah, great. 92 damage. Really? Wow, this is pathetic. I am beyond depressed. My support unit build is definitely not working out. So you gotta definitely outnumber them. By the way, I don't know where my strife bonus is. I'm supposed to get extra damage for as long as I'm outnumbered, and I don't see it. I don't see the bonus damage. Maybe I'm not looking, but I don't see it. Dude, that's damage to you? Oh my gosh, that's pathetic. Dude, that's what a queer thinks damage is. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's it. That's all we have. Oh, Lord. We're so done. Frick. You know, the only reason I don't like... Why did they use Stormcaller, the free action point ability that totally screws you over? Why do they use that? It's really strange. I don't approve of it. Not even a little bit. Yeah, that was terrible. Alright. We're pulling them out. Pulling out of this. Just like out of my freaking obese girlfriend. No way I'm putting a freaking child inside of that. Impossible. It would be disgusting. Imagine your fetus coming out obese. Parental neglect from birth. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, let's get this freaking queer out of here. We're gonna just clap cheeks right there. Yeah. See you later. I don't want to die right there. Not today. Not freaking today. All right. So we got to get these armies together for sure. Looking a little bit rough. Yas. Definitely yas. Oh man. So we can't take that out. We gotta take out that city, though. Oh, shoot. This biatch is about to win in 6 turns. This dude totally getting attacked. And I'm probably going to lose the combat as well. Oh, yeah, freak. Alright, well, let's see how this goes, right? This is beyond difficult for me. Alright, well, we're back and we're getting attacked. Now, we are on friendly territory this time. And they're only using 2 armies as well. We should have a good chance. It's interesting that they skipped over my ruler, which shows how risky this was. And of course we lose somehow because why not? Unbelievable. Something tells me that the Stormcaller really F's up the AI on your units. This right here. F this thing. Freaking trash. You could be using magical abilities and instead you're jerking off. It's just absolutely disgusting. Filth. Absolute filth. I don't notice them using Mending Touch. I don't know why they don't use it. Looks like that is it. Indeed. Yeah, the support unit build, man, this has been rough. Part of me thinks I screwed up because obviously the crutch to all of this are my heroes, and I never got magical materials, especially the ones that would allow me to have a better time with all this. I think there's a couple of ways I could have gone around this differently. Could have gone a lot better. I think we definitely screwed up. I could have gotten magical materials much earlier in the game. That would allow me to utilize my item forge all throughout the playthrough. And then if we focused out the Umbral Abyss, I could have definitely gotten a ton of magical materials and everything that comes with it. And instead I boned myself. What are you? Who's this guy? What are you doing over there? Okay. Yo, what are we doing? I get we're buffing each other, but seems unnecessary. Oh, they stunned us. How dare you? What the heck? Yeah, you get them, dragon. You get those biatches. It looks like the line attack doesn't hit as many units as I wanted to, so they're gonna get the alpha strike on me. That sucks. Unfortunate. Yup. Defense mode is not gonna do me enough favors here. And of course my heroes, by the way, because I lack so many items on them, they're not very tanky either. So, I could have gone about this in so many different ways. I am very disappointed. I am going to use a couple of Shrines of Smiting though. Just so that there's at least one unit that does insane damage. He's still stunned. It's not really gonna do anything good. Ghost Fire will do a lot of damage. Wow, look how many units it takes. This is one freak. Oh my gosh. Oh my, even a spell. They even used a spell. Oh man, it really is over. It's so over right now. Oh my gosh, this... You know, I think that this build could work, but it takes an insane amount of research because I need condemning flames. If I could constrict the enemy, that might be also a good improvement on everything going on here. If I had focus of devastation, that would probably help me. But there's just like, I don't know what it comes down to actually make sure these guys do damage and that they don't get screwed over. And of course my hero's dead already. That's nice. You know, I'm noticing, by the way, without a doubt, defenders are super good late game. And I really would like to see what is the best type of hero. Because like, obviously I screwed up in so many ways on this playthrough. So I can't really use this as a good metric on what's a good hero and what's not a good hero. I don't know if the Death Knights are bad or good. I don't know if the Spellblades are bad or good because we just don't have good items. So if I had Consume Chaos, if I had more defense and resistance on all of my homeboys here, it would definitely be a different story. But right now I can barely tell what's good or bad. Mostly because of how screwed up the playthrough is right now. Dude, we have decaying on the team. I am able to decay all of their units very quickly and easily. And yet, they're healing this much. I think that also getting something like Whiteborn, that would be really nice. But of course, like, I just need every tome in the game, apparently. It's interesting because I built so many Free City vassals, and I don't really get the feeling that I have that much knowledge. I think that the way I'm going about things definitely generates more knowledge through the Free City vassals, but oddly enough, I don't think it's actually enough to really make you that much. Yeah, we're just dying in droves. It is so crazy how weak that we are. That we're losing like this. This is insane. Wow. By the way, I am outnumbered right now, and for some reason, my strife damage bonus is not active. I don't know what that's about. Or maybe we're finally getting it. It looks like we do have it now. Man, 77 damage. My mage is frontlining right now. Not good. Alright, I have a different idea than whatever the frick this is. We are getting boned. All right. I'm gonna spam out all of this trash. I'm going to try to build up my cascading power before they fight me. I think they'll just sit right here. I don't think they're... Oh, they are going to push up. Okay. Nice. So is that guy just gonna sit in the back like a cuck for the rest of his life? Man, I want to restart this playthrough. Like, and I won't, obviously, but like I almost want to do it all over again, right? I think it got so screwed over. Oh, wow, that's great. Nice. Very nice. Okay. But yeah, low-key, I feel like I should have just, at this point, just do it all over again. See if I can unscrew this piece of trash. Alright, let's blast these guys with that. That'll remove a bunch of their positive effects. I'm gonna hit them with the 1-0. The absolute 1-0. Whatever. I don't know if that was the best I could have done. Like a woman. I just don't know. Okay, that's some damage. You know, if he would always use that... Actually, I wonder if fire evocation would have been better there. At least we're getting kills, right? We just got ourselves a couple of kills there. Huge. Oh, bruh. I think that I could have made this playthrough work out for sure. Part of me thinks, though, maybe I should have gone with the wild speaker instead of any of these other support units. I don't know. Maybe necromancers are better. I have no idea. You know, vow keepers are not bad, and I think also clearly... Oh wow, they're running away. Is that going to allow me to win, or are we still going to lose? I wonder. I'm definitely going to use this here. How much is this in damn... Oh, that's not enough. Okay, let's do mass condemnation because that dispels a lot of dog trash. Tons of it. There's so much. Holy crap. They're buffed beyond belief. This is what's so nice with this. I can use this to dispel a lot. I don't really know if it's like that good, but it seems alright. I don't know though. I feel like, again, what a waste. Why are you doing that? Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. I'm cringing right now. Well, anyways, I really thought that this build was going to go a lot better, and so far, this is an absolute mess. But I think right now, the only way we go about this the right way, I need to keep 2 stacks with each other at all times. Obviously, a lot of units will die, but at the very least, my resurgence will keep them in the fight. My support units. Alright. I think I should do this right here. Get rid of that disruption. I don't know. Disruption wave would just be better than this right now. Absolutely. I should research it, but there's so much I'm trying to research all the time. We're just low on options, but disruption wave is clearly the best option in this scenario. Oh no. That's not good. Whatever. Why do they never heal themselves? Like, dude, I swear he has mending touch. I swear you have it. You literally have mending touch, you freaking clown. I'm using it for you. What the frick? They never use it. What's wrong with you? Use your mending touch. Are they bugged? I swear they're bugged. When it comes down to mending touch. Oh. Whatever. My hero has decaying, which is, again, if only I had status effect immunity. I'm seething in real time. I'm so disappointed in my own self. I could have done better. I failed myself. Oh gosh. This is so embarrassing. Let's do the anti-magic right there. Just so that the biatch can heal himself. But yeah, I think this playthrough would have gone a lot smoother by now. Also, if I just didn't screw up the items on my heroes. Obviously, they're not as strong as they could be. That blows, but... I guess he got disrupted. That's nice. This is going terribly. Yeah, if I restarted this, there's a couple of ways I would have done it differently for sure. At least we've got a bunch of lightning on our side. And stuff like that. Nice. Wow. So close. Not exactly there, though. He's a ritualist, huh? Wow. They are nuking the daylights out of my units. Holy. Not good. Oh my goodness. Alright. That'll kill him. We are so overwhelmed. Can my dragon... Again, he doesn't have a lot of good... If he had Consume Chaos... Oh my gosh. Oh man. I think doing Consume Chaos on even a Battle Mage dragon is always a good idea because they always get into melee range. So you might as well give it to them. Nice. He literally hit my summon. That is unfortunate. It's crazy because I have Arcane Surge on my dragon. And I don't see it. He has Sunder defense on right now. That's terrible. That just comes to show the power of status effect immunity. I would not be having that kind of a problem here. That guy is so dead. Or not. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And apparently they're all dead now. Even though I have resurgence. I am beyond depressed. What is this? What is this absolute nonsense? I have been defeated yet again. And I ask why. Well. That is unfortunate. So, it would be really cool if I had more knowledge right now. But we're going to be able to get another tome very soon. And I think I want to pick up, I don't know, Disruption Wave might be good. I'm thinking to myself that perhaps getting more research, that would be nice, but that wouldn't do me anything. It would just be more research, and right now I need more firepower or something of the like. Isn't it interesting? I have so many vassals, by the way. And by the way, because of all these vassals I have, at least I have a bunch of Imperium. That is nice. It doesn't really mean a whole lot yet, but we gotta defend ourselves. That's awesome. Anyway, so let's get this guy over here, I guess. We lost all of my units. Now, we did win that fight, so I might... Where's the Spelljammer? Yo, this guy's going to win in 5 turns. Oh my goodness. I got all these dudes. I guess we can use them. Wow. I can step on this. Do I have a wayfarer somewhere? Let's use this homosexual. Let's go, son. I'm going to need you to do your freaking job, you piece of trash. You're gonna pillage this. If they come for you, ready to kill you because you're taking out the beacon of unity, I want you to look them in the eyes and die. Die like a man. A real man. Yeah, he nearly won right there. That was close. Oh, wow. Alright, so what was I saying? I was saying something, and then I started saying other things. Anyway. This playthrough could have gone much differently. And of course it did not. So, it is unfortunate. A lot of layers that I screwed myself over with, but I wonder what this playthrough would feel like right now if I didn't screw it up, right? If I didn't screw this up, would this playthrough be feeling like really smooth or just about the same? I have all these tomes and I don't really feel that powerful right now. again, I wanna get myself like a lot more research and all that, but we barely have provinces right now, which we are fixing at the moment. But I think right now I'm really tempted to get the pure flame because that gives me condemned and also the cleansing flames. So that's a great way to remove negative status effects and also make the enemy lose a bunch of positive status effects. Having all my guys spam them with that would be great. Tome of Supremacy, that's huge for more damage. I would definitely like it for that, especially Zeal, because this makes it so that my spirit damage... Oh, it says this damage is doubled. Does it double the entirety of your spirit damage though? Because if it does, then that is really good. But I have no idea if that's the case. I have no idea, by the way, is constricting good or bad? Obviously, it's good for locking down enemy units. So maybe like that keeps a lot of melee attackers off your support units. So maybe I should have built it by now. I have no idea if it's actually that good or not. What was it I really wanted to build though? There was one thing. Man, I really wonder how good the Wild Speaker is. Something tells me this guy's really good, right? Because he spawns in a front line for you. So a bunch of animals are just going to be led to slaughter as you kind of sit in the back line with your support units. I would really like to try out the Wild Speaker. Something tells me it would be roughly powerful, but I don't have a clue. Sadly. Well, I think I know for a fact that this would be really powerful, right? Because we're getting condemned. We're taking away their positive status effects. And they also suffer burning. This is so much damage right here in one enchantment. So I think that's definitely required. And I'm trying to remember, is there anything we want to get for my heroes? I think there was something I was thinking about, but let's just do this.
Blessed be the light which burns inside the heart of the zealot, who channels the...
Oh my gosh, it's not going to show it to me. Oh, Lord have mercy. Please. Oh my gosh. Grand protection would be nice, but it would be nicer to have... Oh, Lord. Oh, freak, son. I'm spending out the freaking Anus. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. Really? It's nowhere here. Well, I guess I lose. That was horrendous. I just lost a bunch of mana. I'm hoping I don't get attacked. If I do, it is truly over. Alright, they're attacking me again. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a little rough. Does this guy have Consume Chaos? How did he... he must have Consume Chaos. There's no other way that I can think of. Oh, and we have Comet of Calamity. That's a really good one to be using. Oh my gosh, dude. I wish I had status effect immunity. Oh my gosh. Whatever. At least we won. So I'm guessing he had Consume Chaos, right? I don't know. I wonder how good a Death Knight is with Consume Chaos. Oh yeah, I mean right there. Yeah, that's because yeah, you get that mass curse. So you just get immediate intense damage through that. That right there might just make the Death Knight way better than the Spellblade. I have no idea what puts the Spellblade on the map. The fact that the Death Knight can immediately make use of Consume Chaos. Really powerful. And of course it's whenever he wants as well. These dudes are doing no damage. Yep. You gon' die. Unbelievable. Squishy like a mother effer. Well, it makes sense how he won. Consume Chaos did a lot of good Alpha Strike damage. Nice. Bro. Well, why are you attacking my Chrono Gate? What did my Chrono Gate do to you? Unbelievable. Crazy. The disrespect. You know, I think with this guy, I'm just gonna do a transmutation and I'm gonna hold on to this city right here for a little while. We can do a transmutation, make things work with that. I gotta do it somewhere. Give me that trash. There you go. Status effect immunity, finally. Holy crap. Just taking freaking eons over here. Let's do this piece of trash right there. I like the way it looks. There you go. Oh my gosh, finally. Oh man. That is going to make things so much better. Not even close to worse. Right, you raging homosexuals, we're back. So, as it turns out, we have a bunch of raging homos sitting on top of this position here. So, I think I gotta do this. We're gonna summon in this army. Those are... why is there a scout? Bruh. Love of God. You summon in a scout. Bruh. Dude. I need actual help. No, don't do... You effing clown. Select the Valkeeper. I demand at once. Alright, well. Here we go. Yeah, so we got a massive army here. I'm not really looking forward to it because clearly this is going to be painful for me, but they're sitting on top of my Spelljammer. We have Feywater Ponds, which may or may not be good for me. I don't know if it's going to help. Oh my God, there's no way. Oh my, dude. Oh, jeez. Okay. He has a Spelljammer. Are you kidding me, bro? He owns the Spelljammer right now. Oh, that's so gay. There's no way. There's no way we can do this. Oh my gosh. My heroes, they're not good enough. If I had more items, I would be totally fine. Wow. Okay. Well. Very cute. Indeed. Jeez, man. That's not good. Absolutely retarded. Absolute nonsense. Oh man, what's a good way of going about this here? Maybe spam out the Comet of Calamity, perhaps. I don't think bringing in a bunch of astral reflections is going to do me anything. If I had better units, maybe. Clearly, the support build is not an easy one to play. It would be nice to have more units in these armies as well. Alright, well, I guess I'll just slap them in the face with this. Yeah, how you like that, you punks? How you like that? You're freaking degens. Of course you love it. I'm gonna keep on slapping you in the face. What you gonna do? Punks. Let's go, guys. Into Narnia we go. Oh, nice. Great. Maybe I should just be using explosive manifestation. that would be me bringing in units like the Astral Serpent and whatnot, and they have access to my unit enchantments. Might be a better idea. Of course, they one-shot those losers. Absolute trash can units. Getting one shot for a freaking living out here. Yeah, you get him, Dragon. Wreck him in the face. He's barely doing damage. This is why you need true damage. Literally the reason why. Not even scratching them with my freaking face. Jeez Louise, I could face plant harder than this. Absolute homosexuals. Alright, let's go, you clowns. Mano y mano style. I'm ready. My gosh, I wish I like, man, like low-key, I really want to just restart this playthrough so bad. It's crazy how much I feel disappointed by this. I'm depressed. Literally crying right now. I will never be the same. Literally shaking. I'm so sad. Literal chills. This game changed my life. I am getting literal chills. That one moment that I saw Indiana Jones walking down the TIE fighter. Literal chills. Oh man. Dear God, that just makes me think about freaking Jedi Survivor. That mother effing game. My gosh. Oh, holy crap. When I did Jedi Survivor, when I did that playthrough, I think that was during the time that my my algorithm on the gameplay channel was actually kind of broken. There was a little frame of time where the algorithm on the gameplay channel was freaking botched, and I kind of forget why. I don't even really understand why, but it was botched. So that was weird. Very weird. Of course you get one shot, you piece of filth. Trash can. Oh, that's what I brought back. I thought that was my... Where'd the hero die? Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. Whatever, guys. You win, game. You win. You win. I'm just a cuck. I'm living in your world. Well, there goes a lot of my enchantments on that unit. Feels good to be a gangster. Yeah, that's right. Do the damage. Wow, look at him one shot. Nearly one shot that loser. I'm so glad I resurrected that unit. Really glad. I wish I could have resurrected my hero. But no. Oh, disruption. Very good. Yes. Indeed. Come on, clap those cheeks. Let's go. Let's go, Dragon. Golly, you could really use a status effect immunity ring. Oh my gosh, there is no freaking excuse. You have to get the freaking status effect immunity rings. Golly, and then you need also a bunch of defense and resistance. You can't survive otherwise. So getting something like Arcane Surge is definitely a nice way to make your heroes tankier. because otherwise they die a lot. But of course, then that means you don't have resurgence, and resurgence is super important to have. But of course, I've understood for a while now that Grand Protection is a good stand-in for Arcane Surge. Oh man, so many ways that we screwed up. Oh frick, I can't win. The support build is falling apart. Oh my gosh. I am being foreshamed in real time. Did we seriously lose that? Bro, that no one... My gosh, this is so homosexual. I don't know what to do. What's another way to go about this? Those guys getting -20 morale. It's not really a great thing there. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do. You can try me, Elefante. But I will destroy you. Elephant. More like Ella don't. Oof. Freaking got him. Did I do this last time? I don't remember. Let's go, you queer cans. I'm ready. I believe so hard. You know, my dragon in the next playthrough is going to be a ritualist healer dragon. That is going to be weird. I have no idea if it's going to turn out absolutely awful. It could, and I'm ready for that. It might just turn out to be a freaking fiasco. I'm getting the sense it might end up that way. Did the AI just glitch out? Feels like it. Alright, are they gonna push in, or are they just gonna sit there like a bunch of clowns? I think they're sitting there like a bunch of clowns. Are you guys really gonna sit there? That's not, no. That's not okay. Don't do that. Very nice. Spam them. We're bringing more in. No, no. Ah, you freaking. Why does the game not tell you? Tell me, you freaking queers. F yourself. You suck. Piece of trash. Oh my gosh. I'm losing the patience for this build. I am. It's breaking me slowly. I'm starting to freaking budge. I'm starting to lose it. Slowly happening right now. You mother effing clowns. Why is my support build not working out like I dreamt it? This was my dream girl. What the F? She had the quadruple G press. What is this? Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, they had nothing else they wanted to do there, did they? Yeah, you better use that freaking grand protection on yourself. You don't even know what's coming, clown. I am going to wreck you in the face. It's going to be so real. Alright. So now, I will copy that. Yes. And what's another unit to copy? Is that a tier 3? Oh, that is a tier 3. I bet he does no damage. I sincerely believe that. I'm gonna hit him with the 1-0. Watch this. Watch this. Do I actually need to do that? Maybe. I kinda... Nah. We sit here. Like real men, we sit. Nope. I'm just gonna copy another unit. I don't know who. Could do one of these losers, but he'll just get one shot. I don't really want to copy any of these guys. I don't think any of them are going to be good, so whatever. Yeah. Alright, let's do a mass condemnation. Kabam! Right, you clowns. You're gonna sit here. Why did we not use that? Whoopsie daisies. Lickin' pastries. I'm gonna get rid of your trash right here, you frickin' fools. Kabam! We will sit here and wait. Oh, you use it again. Nah, dog. No way. Alright, so they hit these guys, right? We're still stunned. Amazing. There you go. Get in there. Do your work. Man, that's so annoying. Keeper's Mark. So annoying to deal with. Is that really what they're doing? They're teleporting to give him the distribute tonic? Seems like a misuse right there. Oh man, this is gonna be a rough next turn. We are absolutely going to get blasted. Looks like we're missing somehow. The clinging mist is not supposed to affect me. Yeah, that's gonna be a rough next turn. Disruption. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, no. Come on, man. Jeez. Holy. Well, GG on that, trash. Not good. I'm taking over right here. Maybe. Nope. Never mind. Disrupted. That's what you do? Storm Call is a free attack. Or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is, but okay, anyways. You use it for free. Man, we lost. We lost. Oh my. We lost. Jeez. Well, that is rough. Wow. Oh man. My homeboy is all on his own. Good luck. If only he had Consume Chaos, am I right? Consume Chaos would definitely do a lot for him. They canceled his defense mode. I don't even know how they do that. What's doing that? Dude, that is so pathetic. All right, here's the last idea. This build is an absolute pain in the rear end. Alright, so they pushed up. I will I will use... Is this good? No. That is terrible. Should you... my mage is seriously pushing up that hard. I don't think that's a good idea. Absolutely stupid. So you get yourself killed. I mean, literally, man. Oh my gosh. Bro, AI. Get it together, you clown. Holy mother F. I think that's... Oh, I don't know. Alright, well, this is my grand strategy right here. Regardless of everything that's so far happened. Alright, let's do this trash. 77 and that's it. Not good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a shield unit build coming up soon. I really want to do it really soon, but I want to do it next, but we got to do the summoner unit build as well. Oof. Dear God, man. This is so pathetic. Man, the damage. Bruh. That's what you do? Huh. Oh my gosh, dude. Storm Call is such a mistake. If only he had Consume Chaos, that would have been way better. But no. Jeez. Not looking good. Wow. Yep. I kind of gave up. My ruler's dead. My soul has been stripped from me. I'm a shell of what I once was. I'm not even breathing. I'm not even alive. Oh gosh. All right. I cannot pick up Forced March, so I guess we're going to sit here and take whatever comes. Did I original? Oh, I couldn't use it. Yeah. Whatever. All right, I guess we're kind of boned over there. I will accept that outcome. Little bit unfortunate. Alright, so it looks like these guys, they were walking away, and I was not expecting this to happen. They have a lot of health, by the way, so I guess I'm just gonna let them walk around on us. We're gonna build up a lot more of my units here. So, we got war breeds. I can grab those guys. They seem to be really good. I don't know if they were improved in any way. I was never really that happy with them recently every time I've used them, but it seems like they're okay now. If they ever actually became bad units, but don't know if that's the case. Anyway, gonna spam out some of those dudes. So that is 3 Vow Keepers. I could really use a lot more. Right now, these guys, they just took that city. Nice. Very nice. Lucky for me, I have a scout. Grab that trash. Alright, we're good on that. I guess I'll... Oh, what is that guy doing? He's just running around. Alright. You know what? I guess I could throw these guys into this army over here. And over here, I'm gonna bunker down and wait. I want to get my other heroes here. I want to get them some armies. Dear God. We have to wait so many turns for the status effect immunity rings. Pretty rough trying to make it work this deep in. Did I really not start this siege? I really am being a freaking queer. What the F? What am I doing? I'm losing my mind. Would have been nice if I had philosopher soldiers by now. That is a lot of lost research there, but I will live with it and accept my mistakes. So that's gonna take us 7 turns. And now 3. 6. 6 turns. We got Scion of Flame. That's pretty good. If only... If only I could have my condemning staves. But they won't let me. Absolute douchebags. Alright, so it looks like I picked a fight right here with a Free City vassal. I think he had what? Looks like he has a lot of heroes. I think it's 4 or 5. That's a good number for a free city. Oh my gosh. He had 6 heroes? What the frick? What is that about? My gosh. Well, thanks. Oh wow, you get Imperium for raising? I totally forgot about that. Wow. Man, the Oathsworn's pretty good then. Jeez. I seriously forgot about that. I'm gonna chill right here. Alright. Okay, so they're defending themselves. Luckily, they don't have their Spelljammer anymore. And we have Feywater. For most of my units, that's not a problem. No way. Dude. Really? Oh my gosh. Really? Yeah. Disruption. Makes sense. So, I think that's definitely what did it right there. Yup. This disruption wave is absolutely brutal to deal with. So did we use anti-magic or anything? Oh, that's it? Oh my dude. Oh gosh. He always uses Storm Call. That's not... No, it's not that good. It's really not that good. Alright. So I guess I gotta do it. So because they can heal so much, I don't even know what's really that good to use. Maybe necrotize could be a nice thing to use. I don't know. Whoops. Whatever. It's not actually a big deal. I wanted to use some spells myself, but this is not the most important time, so we're gonna be okay. Do I ever see my support units using Cleansing Rain? I don't think so. Yeah, in the late game, dragons, they really don't do that much damage. I'm sorry. No, dragons are fine. It's mages. Mages are the ones that don't do a whole lot of damage. The mage dragon, right? Or mages in general. At first they're doing pretty well, but then once you go into late game, everyone is so tanky that all of that damage, it doesn't really mean as much as it used to. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Jeez. Exactly what I thought. This is gonna hurt a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, this playthrough, I totally screwed up. I definitely believed that we were going to be making better progress than what happened here. But we never got those magical materials for like multiple turns. What the frick? So I never got any good items. I thought it was going to work itself out. Did not play out that way. Bro, why does he use that? There's no reason. There's so many other things that actually do damage. That is weird. How does he miss? We are so boned. The cleansing. Oh, the cleansing. Seriously? I really want to restart this playthrough at this point. I am so disappointed. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well. Well. Shoot. Okay. I am so beside myself. Oh my gosh. This is an absolute mess. Without a doubt. I guess looking back, there's a couple of ways we could have gone differently around this. Now, here is my main issue. What is it going to take? The turns are taking a little bit too long to get through. I would be okay with turning this around, but the turns taking this long to go through, I'm not really down bad for that. Especially right now. So, I don't know. I definitely have a lot of ideas in my head about how we could have done this differently. The biggest issue is that I had the item forge sitting around for multiple turns, unable to do anything. That is the main issue. I didn't want to waste any binding essence on useless items, or, you know, items I'm not going to hold on to for majority of the game, so. Yeah. We definitely needed to do this differently. I guess I can go grab the Fey water right here. Oh well, we could do that in general, so let's just put it there. Yeah. Let's do that. We can use that later here. Oh. It looks like they sent back a couple of my dead dudes. Yeah, that guy is right there. So the Death Knight, he was immediately released. Of course, he doesn't have any of his stuff, so. Frick. I lost everything on him. The boots, specifically, that's the biggest problem, the boots. Shoot. Alright, whatever. We can get him back, I guess. Whatever that's good for. Unfortunate. Wow. Okay. God help us. This playthrough feels so screwed. I'm getting weird deja vu about Master's Will. I think I got screwed on a previous playthrough a good while ago, and I was staring at the name Master's Will. I think I'm getting deja vu. That's really weird. You don't want to upset Master. Well, clearly, there are certain tomes in this game that are much more powerful than other tomes. I think I made the choice of going with the weaker tomes gonna be honest. I think that's what I did. Definitely boned myself in that process. So now I'm kind of thinking to myself, what is the best way to go here? I don't know. It is interesting that I have so many of these cities here. I don't really know if they're making me that much. They're making me good income, but am I certain that it's actually better than if I just did fewer? I mean, it's really good for Imperium, but in the long run. But I don't know if it's actually genuinely better having this many cities in close proximity. To me, I mean, you look at it, it looks pretty good. We're making good income on this, on Imperium, everything else, but I just don't know. I think we're doing okay. But regardless, I am pretty disappointed here with all of this. Let's do a lot of vow keepers. I do wish I had the wild speaker. Something tells me that guy is a good unit. But yeah, so doing this again, I think there's a couple of ways I would build this differently, this playthrough. There are certain things I would definitely pick up over other things. I think you want to get constricting for support units. I'm pretty sure about that. And I do think I want to pick up the wild speaker next time. I think. Anyway, we will see if I finish this so far. I'm actually not sure what we're going to do. I might just restart this because I'm definitely down bad to do this differently right now. It is very enticing at the moment. So, we'll find out. You know, I think that spamming out this many free cities is fine. However, I think that rushing them like I did, I don't know if it took way too long. I don't like how long it took. That is the main thing I don't like about this. Because every time that you build up these cities, you obviously need to build up the town hall. And then you gotta build up Alchemist Lab and Marching Gloom and all that. Which is fine to do. Although, and I guess Alchemist Lab is fine. But it does feel like I was going a little bit too slow by this point, so I think I need to be more trigger happy on going to war. I think that's the main thing I need to make some improvements on. I think I need to definitely build more units, go to war sooner with, you know, like Wayne right here and whatnot. I think I should have definitely held on to 3 cities so that I could get 3 transmutation pools or circles and use those to get myself the tranquility pools. We're seriously getting attacked. One dude is attacking me? Really? Weirdo move. Very, very weird. Well, anyways. Definitely a couple of ways we could have done this better. So, next time, clearly, we gotta focus down the magic materials. And it's not really that hard, I think, to focus the things that really matter. Like, going into here. Let's be honest. There are certain things that definitely make a difference. So if I'm looking in here, like, you know, it's really easy to do a damage build. You just keep on grabbing damage, and you just keep on doing that until you are unstoppable, right? But I think that Tome of Warding, I don't think it's super powerful. You can skip this for most of the game. Although I would say you want to grab this once you get, like, you know, distribute tonic and whatnot. You want to start looking into grabbing this at some point once you get all the rest of those stave upgrades. So I think by now I could have definitely grabbed it. But you know, I actually don't think that focusing damage is a good thing whatsoever on mages or support units, because everything's about status effects. So I think that condemning staves, I do think that's actually better than this, right? Because you're getting burning, you are causing condemned, you're causing them to lose positive effects as well. So that's pretty good right there. And going through here, I think that obviously we miss a lot of attacks. So getting guided projectiles, I guess that matters. Getting this is good for the Chrono Gate. You can skip out on the phasing enchantment, even though it is nice to have. It's not required, but it is nice here and there to have it. Obviously, this gives you strengthen, which is actually... it's nice, but there's a reason why this is a unit enchantment. And that's because mages and support units already don't get a lot of damage. So getting something like this is actually like, it's not doing that much for you. So it is something that you want to get this for the Astral Blood and Amplify Minds and whatnot. But outside of that, Frenzying Focus is nice to have. It's just not crazy. It's something that you want for, like, I would say, later game. Once you get more damage. But I think that getting Convergence, I think that was a good move. I think you definitely want to get the Tome of Archmage. Tome of Mayhem, definitely pick that up for the survivability, even though I don't really notice it do much. So maybe you can just pick it up, right? It's good enough for what it is. Then you definitely want to get this for the Vessels of Chaos and Havoc Magic. Both of these together make you do a lot of damage very easily. I would say get Focus of Devastation so that you can shut down defense mode for sure. And you can hold out. I think, you know, going damage early game is super good in most scenarios, but I actually think that with support units and battle mages, it's all about status effects. There's very little ways to actually improve their damage, so and even their crit chance. So I think that damage is more of a late game thing that you want to do. That's what I'm getting the assumption of. Because for support mages and battle mages, everything is about status effects. So even Infernal Focus, it's just not that good. It's not worth it. I think that getting something like Mysterious Tonic, I think that's good. It's not like super powerful, but it stacks up the deeper you go into a game. I think that you definitely want to be as tanky as possible early game with the support units. So doing something like Earthkin, although with Resurgence, maybe doing damage is fine in general, but to me, having tankier units early game, I think that matters more. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe there is no problem with anything. Maybe it's just having Resurgence, and then you want to move as fast as possible all throughout the game, right? Getting a bunch of cities, building them up. But specifically, you want to make sure that you're really running around getting territory in the Umbral Abyss, I would say. And also above land, and also beneath land, I guess. So and I guess what? Siege magic, that's nice for the extra damage. And also Demolisher, which I think that helps you with the accuracy penalties, right? So maybe that's really good. Siege magic. I do believe that getting the Wild Speaker would have been a really good move. Something tells me that the Wild Speaker is really preferable compared to what I'm using now. And it's only because he can summon in units. And I think that if you get the Wild Speaker, clearly you want to get rapid evolution for the slip away on your beasts that you're summoning in. And then I would say you're gonna want to get empowered beasts as well. And instead of getting the soulbound enchantment, you want to get instead the projectiles of decay. This gives you damage and decaying, which I think is actually better overall. And it applies to more units, so I think that might be better. Maybe I should have just focused damage. Maybe that's my main trip up here. I have no idea. I can't really tell what we screwed up on. I mean, one of the biggest screw-ups is not having Disruption Wave. If I had Disruption Wave by now, maybe we would be fine. You know, in some weird way, I don't really feel like I screwed up, but maybe Disruption Wave is the biggest issue at the moment. But I think that Pure Flame Staves just does better than some of the other tomes I went with. So I think building this earlier would have been better. I think that you definitely want to do Tome of Supremacy because this gives you Zeal. A lot of support units have, including the Valkeeper, they have spirit damage. But I think that the Tome of Necromancy, I think this is something you want to build mid-game or maybe late game, right? And it seems like to me, maybe you do want to do Constricting Focus. Just so that you keep those melee units from locking you down. I don't think that Cruel Weaponry, obviously that doesn't do too much. So I guess I didn't really screw up anything, honestly, because I'm looking through here and there's not a lot of ways to really make support units too powerful. I'm just trying to think about what are the most busted tomes, and I think that constricting is good. I think that breaking down defense mode is good. I think havoc magic is good. It seems like to me you might want to do the wild speaker just so that you have a front line in the early game. But I don't know. I think that you want to do all those things, and then in the middle game and the late game, then you build damage. To me, that seems like that's what you want to do. I don't know. It's really strange. We're not doing a lot of damage right now. No idea. So maybe I didn't screw up with this build, right? Because in the early game, getting damage is a really big deal. And passively, within my typical research progression, we naturally already build a lot of damage. So maybe focusing damage isn't so bad, but like, I'm noticing that defense mode is a big issue. I think that I definitely should have gotten the Pure Flame staves earlier, without a doubt. You know, the last time, by the way, that I checked out previously the best support unit, as I remember, people were saying, I think I remember this, that the wild speaker is the best support. I think. I don't know. Maybe it's not the best support. I have no idea. Anyways, let's see if we have a chance. I have no idea. Oh, hold on. I want to see it. Oh, that's not so good of an army. What's making it so bad? Is it because he is tier 4? That's weird. But there's no tier 3s in that army. There should be way more tier 3s. I wonder why there's not. Is it because of his provinces? I have no idea. Ooh. Very weird. Alright, let's check this out. Let's see how it goes. I mean, maybe support units are just not good, right? It is possible. They might be absolute donkey horse trash. Or I totally screwed up this playthrough. You know, that's totally possible. So, it's something. Either it's me, or it's something else. Alright, let's do this donkey horse trash. Save that trash. There's no reason to lose this. If we lose, I will just absolutely lose my mind. It'll be interesting to see the outcome of this here. I don't know, man. Bruh. Dude. There is absolutely no way. Is it because my heroes are not good? Is that what's hurting me right now? I don't know. I mean, what does it come down to? I have no idea. It looks like we fell behind in something. I can't even tell. What is it? Oh my gosh. Jeez. All right. Well. Let's watch the replay. Let's see what happens. I'm out of water. Oh my god. My day's just getting worse. It's all over. It's so over right now. Bro, these support units have been terrible all game. This entire time. Now, by the way, they cannot take physical damage, which maybe that's one of the main reasons why you want to have constricting on your supports. I feel like you just want to make them as tanky as possible. So maybe get Tome Warding, get Distribute Tonic, get that Tome of the Famous, but then you want to do Constricting and you want to do Pure Flame Staves so that you reduce positive status effects and also for damage. But like, skip everything else, right? Don't do electrical damage. Don't even go for the Tome of Supremacy. Like, I think that's something extra you can do once you get everything else. That's good, but you got to get all the other good stuff first, and if you don't have it, you're going to suffer. So I think getting everything imaginable that just makes your support units tankier, I think that's the only way you can do this. Nothing else works. Yo, what is this? We're getting one shot. This is okay. I mean, it looks like to me that the tankier they are, the better they're doing, so. It's so important to just be tanky. It's so important in this game. Unless you're using, like, skirmisher units or whatever, then with those guys, obviously, you can focus damage, and you're going for a blitzkrieg playstyle, which always works, you know, it works with Reavers, it works with Shades. I'm sure it works with maybe Slithers, and maybe it would be interesting to do Slithers again. But I'm sure that doing a Blitzkrieg build works with most damage-oriented units, but I'm trying to think to myself right now. Trying to think. I think that being tanky, though, I mean, that's such a big deal. The tankier you are, the better you're going to have of a time. Honestly. If you are difficult to kill. So let me guess, he's going to use Disruption Wave, right? I really should be grabbing the Tome of the Archmage a lot sooner. I mean, look at my heroes. How are you getting absolutely destroyed like that? That's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. This build is not exactly doing it. It needs to be tankier than this. I went some of the wrong directions here. They're just losing, you know? That's really all that's happening. I can't even really come down to what else I can do. There's a couple of tomes I think I could have skipped out on. For sure. I just want to redo this playthrough at this point. I'm definitely feeling that. I gotta, man, there's no wiggle room on support units. These guys absolutely get blasted in the face by everything. Of course, Disruption Wave, yeah, that hurts. But I mean, like, really, if I was actually able to build my heroes a lot earlier in the game, we would have been fine. But yeah, I think going tanky is the way to go. I mean, with your heroes, going tanky is the way to go, because if they die, you're just going to be screwed, right? A unit's no good if they're dead, so even if you have let's say you have tanky units and they cannot get a kill, right? It's taking forever. Even if you have tanky units and it's taking forever for them to actually get kills, at least they're still alive, right? Man, this is a freaking disaster. Absolute disaster. What the frick? I don't even get it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm thinking differently about this now. Oh my gosh. Alright, so doing a support unit builds. So far, it is going absolutely terrible. I'm thinking to myself, maybe it would have been really nice maybe a wild speaker would just be the better way to go. I'm really thinking that's it. Just early on in the game, builds like that. I literally lost right there. I mean, yeah, no. You know, if the turns did not take so long to go through right now at late game, then I would be totally fine with trucking through this. But because the turns are kind of taking a while, and it definitely feels like the build is dysfunctional at the moment, I think I want to take a step back on this one. I think we're going to surrender on this. Yeah. I'm thinking about it. Yep. It is so over. It is so over. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I have my plan for how we're gonna do this next time. I'm gonna change the freaking tomes I'm using. This is not working. That was not it. That was not it. Done. Okay. We're gonna do this. Holy crap. So, for one, I don't really enjoy having this guy because he is a cosmic caster. Now, he does a lot of damage, but anytime I get one of my Eldritches, I would far prefer to get one that gives me... Okay, so like this guy right here. A Havoc caster. I would far prefer that. And also just getting one of my dragons. I would far prefer that as well. So we're going to make this guy ruler. I don't want to run into him. Now, this guy, I don't really like it. Now, he has a lot of transformations, so I might be okay with keeping him, yeah. But the other dude, I'm getting rid of him. I do not want him showing up in my playthroughs. This guy right here, look at his transformations. He barely has that much, honestly. So, I'm gonna make him a ruler now. And this guy too, yeah. So, we will make that a ruler as well. So, I would rather run into my dragons. I think that they're definitely better. I don't really have that many rulers though, do I? So that's what? That's... This guy's a cosmic? Oh, no. Hero. I don't have that many heroes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that really it? I think that's it. Wow. Dang. Okay. I mean, that's fine, though. I think we'll keep Derp Wrangler for now. He's mostly okay. Alright. We're gonna go into here.
Starts here.
I am totally changing this around. Just absolute nonsense what I was doing. It's just stop. Just freaking retarded what we were up to. Not doing it. Not doing it. That totally was not working out. I am not dealing with that. That was stupid. So, low key, should I just keep graceful judges? I mean, it gives you a lot of... We don't really need it, though. Like, there's so many ways to get grace. Distribute tonic. I don't know. I guess it's okay. I guess graceful judges is okay. But right here, I am going to get rid of this trash. Arcane focus. Just get the frick out of here. Totally not necessary. Resilient might be a better way to go. I don't really know, though. I'm thinking about it right now. Resilient is really nice to have, but to me, getting defensive tactics makes us even more difficult to kill. And that may be the better way to go. Although, this time around, maybe I should have done... I mean, I'm thinking Whiteborn. We're just gonna do Whiteborn next time, so that we have a way to heal, right? I mean, this was a freaking disaster. So...
What is their origin culture?
I just don't know. Do I really want to do graceful judges? Or would I want to do... What's the best way to go here? Would it just be better to do Gloomstrider? Honestly? Maybe do Gloomstrider and Mana Addicts, right? Maybe that's better. Would that be better? That really feels like it might be the best way to go, right? We could go Gloomstrider, Mana Addicts, maybe. I'm thinking about it. It's, you know, what makes us the tankiest? Is Graceful Judges really that good? It's only good for the Alpha Strike. That's it. Is it really that good? I mean, I think that getting Resilient might be the better way to go. So maybe we should do that instead, right? Whatever makes me tankier. Oh my gosh. Did it seem like Graceful Judges was even useful? I feel like there's so many other things. There's so many other ways to get grace, right? I already have my heals. I don't know. It kind of seems like it's not really... I don't know. I mean... Shoot, man. Whiteborn. I think I'll do Whiteborn, right? It's a good way to heal. I really want to do Gloomstrider, though. Something tells me that Gloomstrider's the better way to go here. But if I do that, then I need to get rid of Umbral Disciples. And instead, I gotta do Mana Addicts. Did it seem like... I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with the Graceful Judges, although it really does not seem to be that good, actually. I want to do whatever just makes me tankier with these guys. That is the biggest problem here. You know, they already have so many ways to heal as well. Honestly. Having that grace, it's only good for the first turn, and then it's done. Now, of course, we get 2 times grace later on. And for the Alpha Strike, I don't know. It makes it so that you heal 20. Maybe that's good, right? Maybe. What about Draconian Transformation? Should I do that instead? That does heal you for quite a bit, right? But I don't think it's as dependable. So, whatever. I guess we'll do Graceful Judges with defensive tactics. We'll see how that works out long term. Maybe trash, or it may be good. We're gonna find out. And then right here, I do think that getting this bolstered resistance is a really good move. Definitely powerful to have because that makes you tankier, but maybe constricting is actually better to start out with. Now, of course, I mean, this is about the early game, so I can always pick up everything else. So what's a really good option for the early game, right? I mean, to me, getting animal kinship is maybe the best option because then I can do the wild speaker early game. But I think typically you want to get something that gives you damage, right? I mean, maybe this. This gives me convent, gives me army heal. The chaplain has bless, which strengthen resistance again. Yeah, that's not really necessary. Man, I seriously want to do a playthrough using more of the Constrictor. Something tells me that is a really good unit. I've used him a couple of times and I've been pretty happy with his performance, so I really want to try him out again. Retaliating growths. Gives you hyper awareness. Man, this is so good. And by the way, retaliating growths is basically for like, if your hero is the last one standing. It's really the only reason you ever use it, but... Should I just do a flying mount instead, honestly? I wonder if, flying... Because flying, right? I think that it allows you to get a lot more of your shots off. Isn't that correct? I think that's what it allows you to do. If I'm remembering correctly. I don't know. If it gives me an accuracy buff, then... You know what? I'm gonna look that up. Does flying give accuracy buff? AOW 4. I don't know. Okay, well. Nobody's talking about it. Yeah, wow. Benefits of flying? First class. No. Alright, so flying mounts can move farther on the world map compared to their ground counterparts, especially when traversing difficult terrain. In addition, they get +2 vision range. Is that really it? So that's it? Okay. Well. I guess that doesn't really help me at all. That's totally useless to me. You know, starting with the Phantasm Warrior, maybe that's a good way to go, right? I might want to do that. Now, I'm not really a huge fan of static shield or mark of invulnerability. I don't know. Invulnerable. cannot be used on a unit more than once per battle. Interesting. Well, I think this is a good way early game, right? To get more bolstered resistance. Now, of course, like, physical damage will definitely wreck me. I don't know, man. I really don't believe in the graceful judges. It just seems like they were kind of useless. Because it's like, do you really need that much grace? Because also, right? Wait, how does grace work? How does grace work? I hate looking this stuff up because I never get good results anytime I look it up. Oh, so every time you get damaged, it's using grace, right? Well, then maybe it's good, right? Because every time you're getting attacked, you're healing that back. So maybe then it's fine to keep the graceful judges. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, at the start of battle, I think that you can easily get yourself. It seems like to me the support units were avoiding using Clinging Mist, right? Because they were trying to avoid overstacking grace. I think that's what it was. So maybe I should just totally skip out on it. The graceful judges, it doesn't really help you that much, right? All right, let's go back.
What defines
Screw these freaking biatches. You suck.
your people's form?
Hold up.
Starts here.
All right. Is this guy the... Oh. He's a warrior? Oh, no, he's supposed to be a ritualist, right? I think so. And I don't have a spell blade yet. Interesting. For a dragon. Well. Alright. I think that the defender was okay, although I couldn't tell if he was glitchy or something. I don't know. It seemed like something was a little bit off about the defender dragon. Because he was not always... it may have been because he was being slowed, and that was probably canceling his tireless retaliator, right? I'm gonna guess it's that. It has to be. Anyway. So, let's do defensive tactics right here. And I guess we're getting rid of the graceful judge mounts, right? Getting rid of those guys. And I guess slippery, that's not bad. These guys also get very fast, which maybe that's a trade-off that may or may not work out. Part of me wonders if this will work out. This could work out just fine for my... I don't know. I have no idea. Is that just as good as having flying? Because I think with flying, you only have 40 move points, right? As I remember. So if I have very fast and I have slippery, because right, we always get locked down here and there. So avoiding damage might be a better way of going here. Maybe. Or there's actually another way to go about this here. So maybe being flying is perfectly okay. And maybe, instead... You know, by the way, Pestilent Escape would actually be a great improvement if it left you with one action point. If it left you with one action point, you can attack and go into defense mode. Okay, I mean... I mean, that would be crazy, but... It would be nice. I mean, it's not... It wouldn't be overpowered, because the units that can use this, they wouldn't even... It would be really nice to have, though. If you could... If it left you with one action point, that would be... And you have defense mode, that would be crazy. And I don't think it would be overpowered, but it would be a huge upgrade. It would actually be something that I would select super often. Anyway. If I did resilience, that would mean that I would be building mana addicts and Gloomstrider instead, which to me is actually a really interesting synergy that I could go for. I would not be exactly against it here. Really tempting to do. But I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe doing slippery though. I mean, okay, so here's what I was thinking. I was thinking that maybe I could just do elusive instead, right? But... yeah, maybe slippery is the way to go on support units for this one. I would, and you also get very fast. And this is the one mount, for whatever reason, that gives you very fast. Now, I don't know if I'm really that enthused about being a cavalry unit, because clearly we have a lot of units that have pole arms, and pole arms would absolutely destroy me. I don't know. But it seems like to me this is a pretty big deal. My dudes do get whacked a lot. I don't know, man. So I guess we'll just try it out. This is gonna be so freaking weird. This feels like weirdo crap right here. I mean, I could do that. Oh my gosh. I'm low-key down for this. Doing resilience and then doing elusive right there. But again, I would not be going Whiteborn then. So. And I think that status effects were definitely an issue throughout that playthrough. Oh my gosh. I know what I'm trading off for doing this. It's definitely going to wreck me in the face if I do it. You know, that's what's so weird, right? Instead do athletics instead of doing this. That is something I could do, right? I mean, that would allow my heroes, they could also have athletics instead. I do not like the bonus damage that is done against you from polearms. It is one of the number one frustrating things with using mounts. Mounts can really wreck you super hard, and I am not a fan of that. I really do not like mounts anymore, I think, for that one reason. Except for a few of these mounts, right? I mean, graceful judges. You know, it's kind of funny. When I was doing the racial traits tier list, which is not out yet, I said that the graceful judge mounts were really good, which they are good, right? Because it gives you grace, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I actually buy into how good they are. Well, I mean, based on the units you're using, you know, my only issue is that you're only getting Touch of Grace at the start of battle. That is my main issue with it. Every single one of the rest of these are giving you something all throughout battle, right? Dire Bears, you're getting Overwhelm all throughout battle, which it typically only matters for the Alpha Strike, but still. You can use a lot of these guys, though, all throughout battle. So, I don't know, man. So, if I do Gloomstrider, it comes with some good trade-offs. It would definitely help me in a couple of ways. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I have no idea how I want to do this build. I'm thinking, what's my biggest problem? Just for the sake of a support build, I feel like I should do Touch of Grace. But I know it's not working either. That's the issue. So maybe athletics. By the way, in general, I think that athletics is actually better to go with most of the time. But anyway, I mean, being tanky though, clearly that was a big issue. And I was getting freaking whacked in so many ways. My support units were getting so many status effects on themselves. But the biggest issue is just how tanky they were. I think that, oh man, there's a lot of ways to dispel status effects. So, especially with Disruption Wave. So maybe just getting tough would be a better way to go. That would make them a lot tankier against physical. And that is pretty important. Although we do have Distribute Tonic, and maybe that will just do a lot of stuff for us on its own. Oh my gosh, this is so stupid. How am I supposed to make support units work? Oh my gosh. But you know what? I was noticing that this was an issue. So maybe having Slippery is a good way to go. But you know, I mean, polearm units are going to absolutely destroy me. That's the only issue. I guess I could run a... Well, okay, we're going to have Constricting. We're going to do that. This is so freaking weird. Oh my... Like, what? I feel like a freaking psycho doing this. There's no way this is going to work out. I just think that support units are barely functional. I'm starting to believe that. But anyways, with this build, we're going to do Whiteborn. We'll see how well that works out in the long term.
Choose your first tome of
I guess we do Tome of Warding. I guess. I don't know. It's got to be something that's good for early game, so... What would that be? It's got to be something I want to use. I mean, this is a good one just for army heal. But outside of that, none of the rest of this is really that good, so... I'm not going to use it right away. The Wild Speaker, to me, this looks like, to me, this is the unit I might want to use. inner mastery is really good, right? For increased healing, status resistance. I do want to give the monk another try in a future playthrough. We're gonna give it a shot. I might just do like a playthrough where I use the monk, I use the honor blade, and I use the constrictor, and we can try to make them all work. It'll be a psycho playthrough. Again, I'm doing a lot of psycho playthroughs. I don't know what the frick I'm doing. I have lost my mind. I really want to do this just so that I get that defense. But you know, getting the Phantasm Warrior, that's always a good move. Definitely powerful. Electricity also. Lightning damage is good. It's really tempting to go with that, but obviously we gotta really select carefully what we're trying to build here. Getting that tentacle, it's kind of a weird, you know, this is actually a good combat summon for the early game. It's actually really good. It does okay damage. It does a couple of things largely well. So I think, and of course this right here, we could be tanky early game. By the way, people love the Phantasm Warrior. Everyone talks about how powerful this guy is, which I guess I believe it. Yeah, you know what? I think I want to do the tentacle. There's just something so weird about this that to me it seems it might be good to do. But there's nothing else that's good in this. Everything else is dog trash. So that is the trade-off I'm making there. But if I did do this, that would allow me to have access to the oh well, I don't know actually. Never mind. You know, this is really good for getting heals off and also getting the negative status effects dispelled. And then later in game, having that 20% healing, that's pretty good. And also having true aim, that's also good. That allows me to get a sure shot for the Alpha Strike. Although I don't think it's really required. You know, something tells me though, doing plus 10 damage and plus 10 critical chance at the start of the game, it might be the best way to go. The only issue after this, I mean, we also get Mark as Prey. Okay, maybe that's good for the early game, but then nothing else is good. Well, I mean, Call of the Wild, okay. I mean, that would work on my supports, I guess. I don't want to use the summon spell. My gosh. Am I seriously going to use the Tome of Beasts early game? It just seems like I'm just doing crazy stuff right now. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I guess I'm doing it. Although, getting the Staves of Warding early game But yeah, we're not making... Everything's about damage in the early game. So I think that doing more on that, that's going to be the way to go.
Reveal yourself.
And then we can use the wild speaker. Actually, hold up. Alright, we're back. So, I looked it up. So I guess wild speaker is considered one of the better support units. So we're going to give it a shot and see just how powerful it is. We're going to keep on using this. Yes. Does this affect? Oh, it does affect. Interesting. I mean, it tells you, but it's hard to believe that's true. Okay. Well, anyways.
Your journey.
All right, so we are overriding this trash. There you go. That is the... I guess that's the improvement, right? Oh my gosh. This just looks so ridiculous. I'm going to believe in it. And... I guess... For this one too? Well then... Oh shoot. Well, okay, if I'm doing that, then I gotta go with the Tome of Evolution, right? That'll definitely be important. So that I use the Slip Away. That'll be a defensive measure on my summons. Same thing for this build too. Yes. But... Again, we're doing Tome of Beasts for the early game crit chance and the damage. Then we're going to quickly transition into using the Wild Speaker. And then we can find out how powerful they are after that. And I think that'll be for this support build right here. For these guys, when I do these dudes, I'm gonna do the same thing on this guy. So, defensive tactics. Even though I don't think defensive tactics is as important on these guys, they have a little bit more defense as well. Actually, maybe. No, these guys absolutely have a front line. So maybe I can get away with doing damage on these dudes. And actually, I'm going to stick with the graceful judges as well. This is so that I can use it on my summons. And it's tier 3 summoners, so I think this will work out here.
What is their origin culture?
And then we're gonna grab Strife.
What defines their society?
So I think that's okay. I think that'll work out. Now, of course we're changing this. In the early game, with these guys, I think that getting rapid evolution for the Slip Away and then also getting draconic vitality may be a good idea or not. I don't know. But for these guys, what is something that would really help out the early game? Oh, I screwed up.
What
I screwed up.
defines their society?
I selected the Oath Sworn. That was wrong. Right, so we're doing the summoners.
What defines their society?
And it does take a lot more turns to get to the tier 3s, so that is definitely an issue. So I gotta select something that's going to get me there. It might just be Tome of Discipline. Because we can use Empowered Strikes. Alright guys, we're back. So, anyway, I am starting up the next playthrough here. So, we will be heading into that. And of course, I just went through the other 2 builds, right? The 2 support builds, the summoner one and also the support one. So we're going to be doing wild speakers this time around. I'm looking forward to it. I wonder how good it's going to be. I mean, I have no idea, but we'll see. And I think that's it. So I'm just going into here, looking at all of these details, and oh, don't do it. No, don't do that. Okay. So yeah, we will be starting this immediately. So should be better. I'm hoping it is. I think I'll put the happenings on normal. Don't really think I want to suffer too much. And yeah, I'm going to try and make sure that we do this much better this time around. We'll find out. So, alright. Anyway, man, yeah, so I think that doing a support build, I think it's rough. I think it's definitely difficult. Oh yeah, and by the way, with the summoners, we're going to be doing graceful judges and whatnot. So we'll get around to that. But yeah, so I totally screwed up this playthrough without a doubt. Just the way I went about my heroes. I mean, I think that the research was largely okay. The way I was trying to go about research, I think that was actually pretty acceptable. But outside of that, I think that everything else was a complete screw up. I think I could have done a much better job. And now I think using wild speakers, I think that's just going to work out much better early game, late game. These units are going to be a lot tankier. They're going to be hit a lot less. So I don't think we're going to struggle as much going into this playthrough. I think it'll definitely be a lot smoother. Definitely with the wild speakers, and we will be using the vow keepers. We're just not going to use as many of them. I think we're only going to use so many. So the wild speakers should be a huge bonus, because as I remember, they can summon in units. But anyways, people say that the wild speaker is the best one, and I might believe it unless they're not the best anymore. Maybe they were really good a couple of updates ago, but we'll see. So anyways, we totally screwed up, but we will do much better this time around.